fever dream. If not for the corpses. Corrupted curiosities, begging for examination.
Am I throwing out a stack of food here? Feels kind of greedy. That's what's going to be that ends this run. It's not going to be anything except greed.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against.
Maybe I should have taken the stress hit. I guess I can camp at 0 food still. I think that's what I should have done. So I ran Blessed last time. Accuracy and crit for 3. I think I ran turn back time, or every rose. I don't need every rose now that I have all the afflictions taken care of. Protection's nice, but it's not super great. I mean, it's damage, I guess. We just got a plus healing received, which I really like on him. I think it's the crit stuff here. For a couple fights anyways. I don't think it's really that relevant. Alright, onward. Okay. Oh, I didn't reset my skills. Oops. Okay. We're at 469 is our kill count.
An open door departs and times unknown.
I'll find 2 food more often. Maybe I'm out of keys. I don't know if there's ever food in those drawers or not without keys. There's food in the drawers with keys, but I don't remember without.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Suddenly I wish I had my protection. And a stun! Wow, okay, sure. Thoughts on the flagellants to DD2? Sure, if you want. I think it's fine.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Why do I keep loading them with 4 virtues? Because it's a resource that I'm not sure I want to waste right now. It's a limited resource that if I throw it away, I never have the option to use it again. I mean, honestly, the crystals are the greedy part at all. But I would like to buy the items because I haven't used a lot of the items and I want to play around with them. And the part of me that enjoys experimenting with the game wants the items enough that I'm like, I should bring these crystals home. The part of me that wants to just like get this kill count to some absurd number knows I shouldn't be picking these up. So it's a greed play in some level. Blight the pig. I'm doing other things right now. Thanks, Slice Sophia. I'm glad. Having a lot of fun with that D&D campaign. New episodes today. Maybe we need quirk listing chat for our guys for this group mods. I'll walk through it again. I got a couple announcements I wouldn't mind running through again too. We'll do that soon. Maybe next next room coming up. You get to camp in this mode sometimes. Do I have death door removal? I don't in this squad, nope. There is death door removal, but I don't have it. Dead to the dot. Let's hit that guy. You might be able to kill that. It's a good start. I don't think I can do damage to that position from rank 2, this rank. So we will get one attack on us. From Piggy here. Oh, we're still here. Surprising. I don't think we're gonna be here in a second. Okay, let's do a quick recap. The new viewers. I need to change skills over. Let's do that first. It's fine. That should be that. That should be that. Okay, maybe we take track of this too. So on the Vestal, the quirks. Prismatic Solidity. Gifted. Hippocratic and some trash. Basically heals for more, takes better healing, and is very hard to stun. The Jester has Prismatic Calm for minus 30% stress, Daredevil for dodge when he's low at health, Thick-Blooded for blight resist, and Faded. The Plague Doctor has bleed resist, dodge and move resist, and stress resist, as well as more dodge and then minus stress from beasts. And the Leper has speed, death blow resist, and damage, and stress resist. They all have virtues: courageous on the Leper, focused on the Plague Doctor, courageous on the Jester, and powerful on the healer, on the Vestal. And item-wise, Tambourine and Garlic on the Jester, Tome of Holy Healing and Focus Ring on the Vestal, Blasphemous Vial and Ashen Distillation on the Plague Doctor, and Focus Ring and Ancestor's Pen on the Leper. I think covers everything. Onwards.
Rejoice at the familiar sight of mud, rain, and ruin.
Paw the Grounds, where I wish I had stealth removal. How is everyone virtuous? Getting that question a lot today. Oh, I had a buff left. Damn. Cut. Torch quirks activate in this mode. Yes. Torchlight is considered at 100 in this mode. Or at least over 75. I think it's 100. Alright, shuffled. Sucks. Paw the Ground is his fucking stealth again. Very irritating.
A momentary abatement.
Right. 4 virtues indeed. It's called prep work. You're being so irritating right now. Alright. It is really irritation though, more than anything else. Without a time limit and sense of there's no like stress nuker while that's happening, we're not actually taking much stress during that. It just makes it extremely slow to do anything. And that doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter at all. Is any hindrance that the Vestal is powerful or any virtue good regardless who is on? Any virtue is good regardless who it's on. In addition to that, it's actually kind of nice that she's powerful. I think all virtues give you plus damage though, right? But maybe not 25%. Let's take a look. No, they all give you power. They don't all give you 25% damage. I actually like her damage from the virtue. It brings her base damage with her nuke high enough that I can one-shot the crystal shards. And there's a couple enemies in this version, this mode, that create crystal shards. Yeah, that would be a really nice quality of life thing, Red Hook, if you're watching, if the current kill count was actually displayed without a mouse over.
Even the boldest
I mean, the whole point of this run is the highest number of that, so why isn't that displayed? How many hours do I have in this game? My profile is public. You can check it out. There's 12 in the top right, me number of bosses that killed. Gold lines represent bosses? No, they represent breaks in the fighting. Do we know what the world record is? I don't. I think, was the streamer up around 2,300 right now, I think. I don't know if that's the record or not. That's what I'm aiming for, at least, at the moment. What am I looking for here? Something I wanted to change. What was it? It's weird that when I mouse down here, look at the leper's, not the leper, the jester's weapon. When I'm down here, it's very weird. Goes to the foreground or background. I'm not sure why. Why does it when I mouse over here? But not when I mouse over him. When I mouse over anyone else. Weird. Was there something I was doing here, chat? I can't fucking remember. Perhaps not.
a fortune waiting to be spent.
A boon at last. Fucking troll death watch. Alright. Changing skills. I can't think of what skills it is I need to change right now then,
An
if it
open
was.
door to parts and times unknown.
Went first. What an ass. Alright, well that means we're stunning. No, I don't want stealth reveal. The stun's been better. That's what I was playing with a minute ago. Was what did I feel was better, the stealth reveal or the stun? I feel the stun is better.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
What are we doing? Okay.
Sedated.
Can you resist horror? I've heard some weird thoughts that the horror resist is based on your virtue chance. I don't know if that's real or not, but I've heard that proposed. Which I suppose means in the Plague Doctor, no. And I don't know if your virtue chance changes once you have a virtue. It buffs a lot of other things. It'd kind of be weird if it buffed virtue chance as well. But it probably doesn't. Range is not part of the strategy anymore. I'm still deciding. It seems like it's worse than it actually. It feels like that gives me less than it actually costs me, so I'm not so sure at the moment. Not stunnable. Like, this fight would be a nightmare with an occultist healer. Like our solo occultist healer. Quirks and virtues. Yeah, looks good, man. Alright. Thanks, fun. Alright, one more dot and you're dead, but I can only hit you, so it's gotta be you anyways. Corpse there is awkward, but we can't stun right now. It's still awkward. Oh, we get lucky on the stun roll. Nice. Cultist is great, just not in endless. Is the occultist great? Occultist is kind of trash. The occultist is fun. It has some really fun and cool abilities. I love a position 2 occultist for all of the abilities the occultist does, but I hate a position 2 occultist because of how fucking squishy they are. It's just kind of awkward. The occultist is a healer when the Vestal is 10 times better than the occultist at healing. Maybe infinitely better. Should have stunned there. I'm not sure why I chose to do damage instead. That's the Spirit Fen. Next run's gonna be a dodge comp, almost certainly. I don't guarantee it because I don't know yet. I kind of want to play with the shield breaker as well, but I'm probably thinking dodge comp. Not that she couldn't necessarily go as part of the dodge comp. I don't know what that's gonna look like, so maybe. Lack of a group heal is a nail in the occultist coffin. Wait, what? Did the virtue just steal my turn? I must have fat fingered that somewhere, right? There's no way a virtue just stole my turn. What sequence of bad enemies will make me sweat here? Anything with the giants in them. Giants and any sort of blight or bleed. So pretty much anything that comes with giants is really scary in this mode right now. The hag is very scary in this mode. The swine heavers were pretty scary before we got our virtues. Now they're a little bit less scary. Same with the ghouls, but also before the virtues. Now that we have the virtues, I'm not quite as scared as diseases. Double crab's a pain, but that's all the crab is. I mean, we have on the Plague Doctor bleed heal. We can't do it from this position, but we can move the Jester to 2. How about a Prophet? I like how you spelled the Prophet. That's exactly how I see them. Little like fucking dollar symbols that give me those sweet trinkets. No, I don't really fear Prophets in here. I don't really fear individual stress nukers in here at all, because we have enough stress removal that I don't think. I mean, surely a bunch of crits can be problematic, but I don't think so. I guess the other thing I fear is like 4 very high damage dealers who can hit any target, because they'll do what they did to the Vestal, like the worms. They'll just focus her. I mean, that's one of our lost conditions, right? They just focus the character. We have no guard, so no guard and no secondary heal. So it becomes difficult to guarantee that somebody stays alive. You might add virtues to that screen, Fen. It might be the easiest.
An encounter from the past.
All right, onward.
Or perhaps the future.
Do I fear the Flesh? Flesh is a scary boss, but we're pretty bleed and blight resistant right now. I never said I hate the leper. I said the leper's terrible. It's different. And the leper's terrible in the context of, well, I probably did say I hate the leper, but I hate the leper because of how bad the game modes make him. In this game mode, he's not bad. So, conditions changed. The assessment of the characters for those conditions has to be different too, right? So. Yeah, people on the subreddit were very salty about the leper video. God alone knows why. It's not like anything I said was untrue about that. Yeah, that was a lot of stress. Okay. So when is the endless quad leper? Did a dual leper for the competition. It worked okay. It's just really disease problems for diseases. An hour farming virtues. I think it was longer than that. What would I team the men at arms with? Dodge comp. It's the least effective way to dodge something ever. Oh, well. Nice crit. What classes I think have no place in endless mode? The Antiquarian. I don't know about Crusaders. I would have said Crusader in Grave Robber, but the Grave Robber has a disease cure and the Crusader has a mortality cure. So maybe not those. Those might actually be okay. Bounty Hunter's looking pretty bad for this mode, in my opinion. maybe if we can find some glorious marking comp. But the problem with the bounty hunter is his resists aren't great, and he's kind of squishy. Which as a frontliner is an issue. I think I would rather have something with some serious HP on the front line. I suspect the occultist is pretty bad in this game mode for similar reasons. Just her roles, or his roles rather, are pretty much entirely outclassed by the Vestal in every way. And really squishy. And this feels like it's all about just maximum consistency. Going home? Going home. Alright. So, boss time. What about the Abomination? I think the Abomination will actually be pretty good in this game mode. So, we want Slice Off, because ha ha ha, we're gonna bleed something one day. We want Dot position 3-4. Okay. Oh, there was some food there. But this is the first time we picked up other resources. They can give me fucking lore in here. Oh, it's Shieldbreaker. Well, I'm kind of tough to say on that. The Shieldbreaker does consistent damage to all targets. This is a shitty one for us.
Trapped in a twisted refraction. A shuddering crystalline bulk.
A lot of stress gonna come out of this. I might not even attack him until the leper is set up. No, I guess I'm attacking him this round.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
Kirkle, 6 a sub. Welcome to the channel.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Nice dodge. Fucking starfucker. That's just triggered his protection. Okay. Would have been nice to get one more hit with the leper, but it's not really something I have all that much control over. Sure, feels bad. Critical Vorpal Strike would have been Death's Door there. We actually got a really nice speed roll this way. The healer went in between his actions. He's dead this round. This is the power of Virtue again right now. I don't have to be worried about the fact we really have a 200 or 190 point stress bank, right? So that I can go above 100 and not worry about the fact I'm going to be tested for an affliction right now. So I can concentrate on killing him as opposed to stress healing, which is great. I need to get another action off. It sucks. Okay. That would be really bad for next round if he was going to live the next round, but he's not.
Born of the void, it dies in the earth.
Okay.
A lost echo, trapped forever in the sparkling void.